there, my name is Matt Cole.
And I'm Brian Garrett.
And we are the producers of the Sexperts Podcast, and we have a very special, brand new podcaster. I mean, he's been begging to be on this forever, and I was like, all right, fine, whatever. Now, we're really excited to have him because he's really charming as hell. He's going to charm the pants off of all of you listeners. He's got a great voice. He's my best friend in the whole wide world. Zane Thivierge, welcome.
Hey, it's a real pleasure to be here. I'm super excited.
Yeah, this is really cool because you are a student of the Push Comedy Theater, and you know, just happen to be a student of mine as well because you took 201, and you are so fucking hilarious.
Oh, come on, man.
Where do you get that from? You get that from your parents, or where do you get your comedy from?
I don't know. I guess it just comes to me, I guess.
Nice.
I don't know. I don't want to give. I don't know who to give credit to. You know. Just
when in doubt, Jesus.
Oh, then there you go.
What kind of comedy do you like? We haven't talked about this before. We haven't talked a whole lot. There was a lot of teacher-student sort of relationship. It's like, hey, quit sucking, Zane, and do this, do that. And you're like, yes, sir, yes, sir.
Okay.
But yeah, what do you like in comedy?
Fudge. Yeah, a big don't curser. Fudge. I said it again. I guess what I like. I mean, I like everything, I guess, in comedy.
Okay.
There's really very few comedies I guess I don't like.
What a diplomatic answer here. I want to hear.
Do you love smashing watermelons with a hammer?
Never heard. Oh, you mean Gallagher style? I think sure it's got its uses. Again,
Okay.
Do you like Carrot Top, prop comedy?
I was a fan. All
He
right.
does like it
checks
all.
Out.
He does like it all.
I remember that Carrot Top actually reminds me of something because I actually when I first started getting into the whole comedy thing and everything, I actually took classes at the Muse Writer Center.
Awesome.
And I actually took my improv classes there and everything. And I also took a stand-up comic class there.
Yeah, yeah.
And I remember the stand-up comic class teacher was like the agent for Carrot Top at some point or something.
I didn't. Is that Hatton? That's not Hatton, is it?
No, this is going way back. It was that other guy.
Yeah.
I can't remember his name. Yeah, and when you say improv classes, you took classes at the Muse when it was over down in West Ghent, Chelsea area.
That's correct.
All the way back then. Isn't that crazy?
Which means it's something the three of us have in common.
Yeah, there we go. There we go.
Yeah.
So,
Friends.
but do you prefer stand-up comedy or sketch comedy or improv? What's
I'm
your
improv
thing?
all the way.
Improv all the way.
Comedy all the way. I think it
Awesome.
started with Whose Line Is It Anyways? I'd
Yeah.
spend hours just watching it on my phone. I did a little hand thing I'm
Which version of?
Oh yeah.
I like the OG, like the one before they got Drew Carey. I don't know the guy's name, but I was a fan and everything.
Nigel
Thornbottom. No, he's kind of a dick.
Oh
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. People were like, oh, that asshole. Yeah.
I mean, that was his character, wasn't it?
The British guy was actually and he might have been a child molester. I don't know. Maybe I'll make this up.
But from there I went to the
Libel.
Drew Carey style, Whose Line Is It? Ryan Stiles, Colin Mochray, Wayne Brady, and a guest.
And
And I guess.
did you just happen upon the Muse stuff, or did you do a comedy or improv anywhere else before that?
So what happened was I was visiting family. I have a bunch of family that lives in New York City. And at the time, I wanted to go see an improv show. I wanted to go see the Upright Citizens Brigade because I had seen the TV show and stuff. Yeah. So I decided I'm going to go watch the show. And I started asking everybody in my family, hey, will you come with me? No one wanted to go with me. They were like, I don't know what this thing is. And I remember I had a stepbrother and I was like, hey, stepbrother, come with me. I'll pay for you. And my dad was like, Zane, you don't pay for other guys' tickets and stuff like that. But I ended up walking 2 hours to go see the show and everything. And it was packed and I got to sit down on the floor and I just watched them do comedy in front of me. And I was like, this is amazing. So when I got back home, I looked it up online and I found the Muse Writer Center. They were doing improv classes. So
that's awesome.
That's how I started.
Yeah. I was telling people there were new people at the theater the other night and they were asking about classes and all that sort of stuff. And they were like, yeah, I never heard of this place before. And I was like, I know, it's crazy because if you come from a big city, or if you know a big cities, they have their theater, their improv theaters, we're the only improv theater, Funny Bone does a lot of stand up and that sort of stuff, and it's unique. And then the local theaters Generic Theater and that sort of stuff, they do plays and that sort of plays, Shakespeare. Brian Garrett just did the laziest jack off motion I've ever seen, but I got the picture. Now he's spreading flowers, go seed. Okay, cool. Well, I love your origin story. And
Well, tell me about that show you saw. Was there anyone that we would know? In
Yeah,
the
actually,
show?
Good question.
There was some actually.
and was it short form or no?
It was long form.
Okay, and you probably were like, "What the fuck is this?"
They did it. I think they did it ASCAT.
Okay,
that
cool.
particular night they
Nice.
did an ASCAT, and some of the stars that were in that show, I remember them. I saw them in that one movie, The Other Guys, with the cops and stuff.
Oh wow, okay.
And you remember there's like a scene in The Other Guys where the husband's like, I love my wife and so, and she's like all super pissy, and that husband who like chases them in the car at one point, he was in the show.
Oh shit! Now, did you recognize him on stage or afterwards?
I
Oh,
recognized him when I saw him in the movie. I was like, that's the guy.
I love that. I fucking love that scene where, what was it, Samuel L. Jackson on the rooftop and The Rock, and they're like, you thinking what I'm thinking? And then they jump off to, there goes my, and they just fall like a rock, and I'm like,
Hey, could we? I don't normally ask for favors during this, but could we pause this while I go watch it? And then pick it up where we left off?
Brian, your homework is to watch a single movie. A
I've
single
been watching
movie.
more movies than ever.
What'd you watch recently?
Recently,
Yeah.
I might have rewatched Days Confused.
All right, the British guy's name was Clive
and
Anderson.
I rewatched 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
But I hadn't seen that since it was in the theater, so that's going back a minute.
I wasn't allowed to see it in the theaters because I was too young.
Yeah, me too.
No. Just kidding. All right. Cool. Well, are you in any shows coming up? Anything to check you out in?
I'm in that show, Hot Summer Nights. Going
I like how people may have thought that you were thinking, like a thinking snap, but that was actually a promotional snap where it's like, ooh, yeah, hot summer nights, hot summer nights, hot summer nights.
That's, wouldn't you technically, what's that song in the movie that's like you know what I'm talking about?
Theme song?
La Bamba?
No, the hand jive?
No, it's not hand jive. It's like, tell me more.
Oh, yeah. Brian's like, I have to watch that one too.
I saw that one.
Grease?
Yeah, nice.
Grease 2?
I saw that one.
Oh, Grease
Wait,
3?
they made a second one?
Yeah,
I
they
don't
did
know
make
if I
it
watched
Grease 2.
3.
I don't know if there is. There probably is. Okay, so you're in Hot Summer Nights, which
Yes.
I'm not sure if this is going to come out. Maybe the last summer, it is the last
That's
Summer
the last
Nights
one,
of
yeah.
this season. That's a fun show. They should probably continue to the fall. I'm not sure with the fall version. Like,
Chill autumn nights? Chill autumn evenings?
dude, did you just think of that, Brian?
Yeah, I kind of have a sixth sense for marketing.
Very skilled.
Yeah, so if you're not familiar with that show, it's at Push Comedy Theater every last Thursday of the month, half short form, which is probably for somebody like you who is like, oh, I like Whose Line Is Anyway. They go to an improv theater and they're like, wait, what is this long form stuff? Well, yeah, short form first. The second half is long form. It's a cool kind of like showcase, like smorgasbord night. You're not gonna find it anywhere
Usually
else.
that's going to cost you 2 tickets.
yeah. Or one ticket and then like stay in the bathroom and stay, sneak in the next one.
So if you're an improv comedy fan on a budget, this show's for you.
It's definitely for you. Okay, cool. And what is your team name, by the way?
Our team name is Error 404.
Yes, Matt Holman and Nate's team.
Correct.
Nate
Edwards.
Thivierge, Edwards. Yeah.
Yes, Edwards.
You're not brothers.
No, we're not.
Okay. Okay.
Wish we were, yeah.
And then what do you have going forward past that? You gonna stick around, do some more improv, do some more classes and stuff?
Definitely. Yeah, I'm already in 301 right now,
Nice.
so I'm learning there. And then, I want to be part of another team, so I'm going to try and apply and
Yes.
get into something.
I love it. You should. Yeah, you are an awesome performer.
Come on, man.
I gotta say, I think you've told you this before. You are the most unique, like I don't know how to explain this, like transitioner or like energy or but specifically traveler, because like Zane will be in a scene with somebody and he'll be like, oh hey, yeah, well let's cut to like when we're on the bus, and then he squats and he's like, oh, we're on the bus now. And I'm like, that's so stupid, but two, thank God somebody like was like at least like moving the scene along. And I'm like, thank God for improvisers like Zane who's just like, hey, you know what, we can do anything in improv, so why can't I just like all of a sudden like hop on a bus?
Exactly.
I love it. I fucking love it. I wish Brian would do more of it.
Dude, we cut to 3,000 times in that Improvageddon Old Rules show.
I really wanted to see that show.
It was a low attendance show.
It was a lesson in cutting.
Yeah.
Too.
All right. Well, I can't wait to see you in everything, Zane.
Oh, come on, man.
And you're
Stop.
always welcome back on this show and all others. So check out Zane in hot summer nights or chill autumn evenings. Which is gonna go
and if you don't want to check Zane out in there, check me out in there.
yeah, Brian Carey. Oh, your Herald team. Yeah. How you like the Herald? And
I love the Herald.
okay, I was going to ask in 5 words or less.
It's honestly
There you
my
go.
favorite improv thing.
Awesome. All right. Well, sign for a class, pushcomedytheater.com. We are on to the episode.
I'm
Bye-bye.
more about that ass cat.
Oh my. Oh my.